name's Justin Johnson. One of thousands of kids that played hockey. Grew up here in Anchorage. I think when you're a little kid and you're learning to love something, you know, you're playing a sport, when it's all you care about, you know, being able to see and feel and touch this UA hockey team was how I felt. It was my first love, really, and never really had to think about that, but it's true. My first love was UA hockey and playing that sport. The Keith Morrises and Dean Larsons and Rob Kahns and Brian Crafts and Pelusos and all these guys that were just larger than life. And when you go to the camps and they show you attention, and it just really just, you know, validates and affirms kind of, you know, it's all you care about is playing hockey. You know, I think before you can really even be aware of, you know, big league sports, you know, basketball, football, hockey, you can't, you don't know how to acknowledge it. You don't know how to really understand it, but because you're too young, all you know is what's in front of you and here in your community. And I know for me, just being one of these thousands of kids, playing hockey obviously has set me up for the rest of my life, and that started here. And being lucky enough to come back and play for UA was a big deal. You know, big for my self-esteem. Just huge to be a part of things. I mean, everybody wants to be a part of something, and you don't have to play for it to be a part of it. You know, I know as a kid I felt a part of it, and we got beat by UAF. It was sad, you know, and it bugged me. And then having to live through that obviously hurt even more. But I know now as a close to 40-year-old adult, there isn't one reason why UA hockey can't be strong, and just have just tremendous community support, because, you know, it's not like we've got a lot of other Division I sports or opportunities here in this state. And so I think as a kid, when you're learning to play a sport and you're thinking about how it's all you want to do, you know, playing college hockey is kind of where it starts. And it's a beautiful city. It's a beautiful university. We've got good, dynamic, creative, hungry athletes, staff. You know, I'd like to think that a lot of the university has been obviously changing over the last couple of years. And for me, not just, you know, obviously you want to be a positive person, but there's just no reason why I can't think that this won't be something that is just huge again. Back in the stands and full of more kids that are learning to dream and learn to love something, and cannot take that away from them. We can't. Every sport deserves its respect and its allegiance, but hockey really is undeniably our sport here in Alaska, here in Anchorage. And to think about it not being here, just another thing you can go to and you can try to think and have a concept of it. It's really no way to measure or really know just how bad, how sad and tragic that would look like if we didn't have a hockey team here for kids to come see as a positive example in terms of what's possible for your life. You know, something to look to aspire to believe in. And we've had so many people, you know, the Kathy Bethards, the Brush Christensens, the Homans. I could go, you know, the Becky and Bruce Erickson, and I'm gonna hate that I'm gonna miss some really important names, but these people know who they are, that built this community, made this what it is, got us into the WCHA, made it a Division I sport here at this university. It is very special that we have a Division I sport here in Anchorage, Alaska, and we have so many people, blood, sweat, and tears, and worked tirelessly to see that we had a program, and we can't let them down. And more importantly, we can't let the kids that are growing up in this city and want to play a sport, no matter what it is: basketball, gymnastics, volleyball, cross-country running, Nordic skiing. These programs have to be maintained. They have to be supported. Obviously, times are tough right now, but I think that when we all take a sit back and we're thinking about things honestly, there's just no way you can't come to the realization that we have to have sports here at UNA. Absolutely have to have sports. And like anything, things can be done better, and we just got to give it a chance. And feel privileged that I get to do this video, and it's cathartic, really. You never really know what things mean to you until they're at risk of being taken away. And I know that one of a lot of really, really lucky kids here in this town that got to experience this. I hope that we get to continue that legacy of developing, healthy, strong, confident kids, boys and girls. They're learning to play a sport, and so. Like I said, my name is Justin Johnson. Want to see UA hockey survive because I know what it means. So I hope we'll all jump on board, and let's get through these rough seas and get this thing back on track and keep on rocking. Thank you.